I do not see it.
Are we not live yet? Oh, here, wait, I got it.
We are not live. Now we gotta
All
redo
right,
this.
so we're
again.
actually live now, as well as the past few seconds of whatever we did.
Yeah.
That's live too, but now we're actually live. It's day 15 of Advent of Code. Sam and I are here. Sam and I are going to discuss the problem and like try to go through it and come up with a solution together before.
Yes.
Hi, Harry.
Before we implement it.
Yeah.
And we really want to get, the problem kind of conveyed first. So as soon as Advent of Code is live, why don't you actually, Joey? Can you paste? Oh, you have the link here. Never mind.
Yeah.
Perfect. Please don't repeatedly request this. I like that.
What? Oh, huh. Sam, can you, by any chance, switch your mic audio source?
Yes, I can. Sorry.
Okay.
Fancy. Mic check 1 2.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Sounds much better. Sam, are you excited about Rust?
Sad clown.
Oh my god, it's Sad Clown. He's here already.
Rust is okay. Yeah. Sad clown will be back if you are going too slow. Or if we're too on topic.
Alright.
Both are instances in which Sad clown might come up. Hey, it's good to see you, Harry. It's also like doing a New Year countdown every day, doing an Advent of Code, isn't it? Yes, it is.
It is.
Who else is here? We have 3 people watching. One of them is me. One is Harry. Who's the third? You can be anonymous.
Dropping frames, but the problem just dropped. Let's hope the stream recovers. Okay.
The problem dropped. Let's look.
Okay.
Okay. So you catch the airport shuttle and try to book a new flight to your vacation island. Due to the storm, all direct flights have been canceled. But a route is available to get around the storm. You take it. Okay, so I'm going to draw a picture of this. We have an island.
This part, I think,
there's
Sam,
a
is
storm.
story. Maybe we can move on to the puzzle part of the puzzle, you know?
And we're trying to... Okay. Well, no, but then we can attribute this to my graph.
Okay.
But we're good to go. I've drawn it all.
The elves are playing a memory game, and they're very excited to
Want to read the next
share.
paragraph for us, Joey?
Yeah, sure. The elves are playing a memory game for us, and they're ever so excited to explain the rules.
Yeah.
In the game, the players take turns saying numbers. They begin by taking turns reading from a list of starting numbers, which is my puzzle input. Then, each turn consists of considering the most recently spoken number. If that was the first time the number has been spoken, the current player says 0. Otherwise, the number had been spoken before, so the current player announces how many turns apart the number is from when it was previously spoken. So, like, it's been 3 turns since that number was last said.
Yes.
You want to take the next bit?
Yeah, it seems that the narrative of the diversion has kind of gone away.
Yeah.
But, so after the starting numbers, each turn results that the player is speaking aloud either 0 or an age if the last number is a repeat. For example, suppose the starting numbers are 0, 3, and 6. Want to go over this, Joey?
Sure. By the way, Sam, I'm disabling my video because I think it was causing some issues with the stream. Suppose the starting numbers are 0, 3, and 6. On turn 1, the first number spoken is a starting number, 0. On turn 2, the second number is also a starting number, 3. On turn 3, the third number is a starting number as well, it's 6. So then, on turn 4, you consider the previous number spoken, which was a 6. So since it was the first time that number had been spoken, then the fourth number spoken is 0, saying this number is new. Turn 5, you consider 0.
Yeah.
It had been spoken before. It was said on turn 1 and then on turn 4. So you say 3, because that's 4 minus 3. Turn 6, Sam?
Yeah. Turn 6, the last number spoken, 3, had also been spoken before. Most recently on turn 5 and on turn 2. So the 6th number spoken is 5 minus 2, 3.
Yeah, keep going.
Oh, I think you're going to go. Since 3 was just spoken twice in a row, the last 2 turns are one turn apart. So the 7th number that's spoken is 1. Since 1 is new, the 8th number spoken is 0. 0 was the last spoken on turns 8 and 4. So the 9th number is the difference between 4. 4 is new, blah, 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 blah.
Cool.
So the new number is 0.
So
The game ends when they get sick of playing. That's not helpful.
But their question for us is, what will be the 2020th number spoken?
That's a good question.
Cool. And they give us a bunch of sample cases here, and our input is really short. So, Sam, what do you think about strategies here?
So, like, this is more of a computer thing than a math thing in my mind. But essentially, if we use and or logic, we can kind of figure it out. So,
How would you like, if you were just doing this with pencil and paper, how would you approach it?
So I would have a list of all the numbers that it's been spoken, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say it's 3, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
And then I check the list and I see if it's on the list, and if it's not, I return 0.
Cool. Yeah.
And then, so if it is on the list, then you have to find in the order the difference between the last two. So our inputs are 2, 20, 0, 4, 1, and 17.
Well, those are that's your input. That's not my input, though.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. So
well, maybe I'll solve it too.
So I think that makes sense as a strategy. Yeah, maybe you solve it too on pen and paper while we do this. Basically, the strategy, this is going to be an easy enough problem since we only have to do this 20 times. This algorithm, I think, is going to be not the most efficient, but it's going to be fast enough to get the job done here. We'll just build up a list item by item, and then until we reach the 2020th item. Cool.
Yes.
So the first thing I want to do is just parse out my input. So I'm going to read it in and initialize my list with those starting numbers. So
yes, let's parse it quickly. Let's not spend an hour tonight.
I have not very much here to parse, so it'll be quite speedy.
We have to parse 6 numbers, and they're separated by commas.
Yes.
We could do this in a spreadsheet too if we wanted to.
Yeah, probably.
Like using like VLOOKUP and stuff. But I'm not that good at spreadsheeting, or else I'd try.
Cool.
We forgot the parentheses on the collection method.
What? I'm
That's
getting
what
there. I'm getting there.
Harry says.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there, Harry. Don't worry about it. We got you. We got you.
Cool. Let's just build that. And if that builds, then...
Who else is here today?
Oh, I gotta use crate util int. So if this builds, then we're done with parsing. Not quite. I32. All right, Sam, I think we're setting records because we're done with parsing. Okay, I didn't speak too soon. We are done with parsing. So now,
Perfect.
the number of times we want to do this is, we want to get the 2020th number, but we already have 7, so we actually only want to do this 2013 times.
Yeah. 2013 was a good year.
I'm not writing Python. 2020 minus numbers.len. So 2020 times we will So let previous number equal, we want to look at the last number in our list, right? To see whether it's new or whether it's occurred
Yes.
before. Let's see, I think that there's...
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so I'm just going to get the last item. And then...
So where are you going? Is this just a directory of code, Joey?
A directory?
Yeah, like what is this? Like a place where you can just pick up free code?
Oh, no. So this is the documentation.
That
for,
web page you were on?
Yeah, for VEC, which is kind of a list. It's a list of numbers that can grow as I add things to it, which is
Okay.
like the right data structure for me to kind of represent this growing list.
Makes sense.
I think that part two of this problem is going to be find like 2 billion. And
Let's
so I could come
focus
up
on part one. but
with... Okay. So the previous number is that. I want to find...
I don't think it's going to be that simple. I think they're going to make the game mechanics a little more complicated. You've played more of these.
I'm looking for...
We're getting some advice as to how to print things out from Harry.
Cool.
The DVG parenthesis macro. But I don't know if we're quite there yet, but I could be wrong.
I think at this part one of this should be pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay, so
what are you looking for now? What's the pursuit?
I have the last number in the list, and so now I'm just going to look through the entire list to get the positions that it appeared in previously. Basically, I care, like, has it appeared only once? If so, we say 0.
Yeah.
Or has it appeared twice? If so, like, what's the difference?
And it needs to be the last 2, right?
Correct.
Or is it between the first and the last appearance?
No, it's the most
Let
recent
me
2.
check.
It's the most recent
Okay.
2. So now I've found basically all the row numbers that the previous that the number has previously occurred in. And if there's only one previous occurrence, that means it's the first time we've seen it, so we're going to do 0. So if the length of our indices is 0,
Mm-hmm.
then we're going to add 0 to our list. Otherwise, can I the previous index, I'll get the previous one so that we can find the difference. Two.
Here's my wager, is that the question's going to be about, like, if a number ever comes up or something. Like, will this integer ever come up if these are the input integers or something?
Okay.
Just a guess. Like, looking for some kind of larger pattern. Or at least that's going to be needed. Hi, Elizabeth Lee. It's good to see you here. Where do you get the prompt? It's right in the description. You can click on it of our video. But I can't believe you asked where to get the prompt before you said hello to us. Very rude. Good to see you too.
Oh, nice.
So what's the spreadsheet for?
Visualization. This is the sort of an example list that we would build up over time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna see if my code compiles.
Yes, it did. Good job.
No, it didn't. All that red
I'm
means
just kidding around. I have no
Okay.
idea.
Thank you, Sam.
Well, 'cause I'm delayed. I can't even see
Right,
what's going
right,
on
okay.
yet.
So
I
it
don't
didn't
see any
compile.
red.
You'll see the red in a second.
There it is.
Yeah. Enjoy
It's
it.
so weird how our audio is in a different time than our video.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's all in sync.
Harry has some advice if we want to take it or not. That's up to you,
Yeah.
Joey.
I just
It
fixed.
seems pretty
I just
insightful.
fixed it and then looked over at the YouTube chat and saw it. So we can't get.
Was he
how do I
correct?
get- Yes. I had to collect a map iterator.
Maybe we should have something that's like advent of code, where it's like a meta thing where you have to point out all the things we do wrong. In sync, says Elizabeth Lee. So what you're experiencing right now, the audio is in sync with the video. Like I can wave my hands, but what I am able to experience as one of the broadcasters is I am watching what Joey is broadcasting currently, delayed.
Oh wait, I'm doing a
Reverse
I'm doing a
the
dumb
vector.
here.
Yeah.
Rather than using negative indices.
What is in my filing cabinets? Top secret files. There's more filing cabinets that you can't see. Joey, do you have filing cabinets?
No, not in here anyway.
That's what makes us cool.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
The code builds, so I think this works. Equal numbers dot last dot unwrap, and then print that answer. Oops. Okay, so I think I have a working solution here. I'm gonna test it on some sample input first, just to be safe.
Why don't we test it on the real input?
Let's just check it out.
Isn't
you know?
there like a 5-second delay? Okay.
Okay, I'm putting in the input 231. The answer should be 78. Oh, okay, it didn't run. It crashed because I tried to unwrap a none value.
Never unwrap a none.
Well, yeah,
They'll slap you.
that's true. Okay.
I would like to take this time to put a shout out to Bryce. Bryce sold us an awesome boat, and we were very excited to launch it. Elizabeth Lee, we actually have an assignment for you in your advent of Sam Dubois ideas that you can do or not do. But I need the tiniest champagne bottle ever, like probably like a 1/40th scale champagne, maybe 1/20th scale champagne bottle, so that we can smash it on top of our new boat. So if you want to make or find something like that, we could use your help. Nuns Unwrapped the Musical Junior.
Nice. I would pay to see that musical. Unlike Clue Junior Junior.
Harry
which I would pay
has
to
some
not see.
actual like intellectual content.
Okay, I got the right answer,
like-
so I think we have the solution here. Let me run it for the actual
Perfect.
input. 15.1.
It's going to be speedy.
Cool. The answer was 929, Sam, which I think is exactly what you predicted. So let's look at part 2. Okay, I was right. Impressed, the elves give you a challenge. Determine the What is this? 30 millionth number spoken.
Can you pull this up?
Yeah, it's on.
Where do you see this?
There'll
Oh
just
yeah,
be
we're
a
delayed. I'm sorry.
delay. And our
Yeah.
videos are covering it a little bit, so I'll move it over here. But determine the 30 millionth number spoken. So that's what we have to do. I'm just going to try changing 2020 to 30 million. I don't
Yes,
think
definitely.
it'll work, but
Didn't we have to subtract though the number of input we had?
yeah, no, don't worry. I subtracted that from
Okay.
2020. I took 2020 and I subtracted the length of our input. So I'm going to try 30.
What is our
million.
input this time? Is it the same?
It's always the same input
it
for
7
both
again?
parts. Yeah, so there's
So it's
7 items.
299 or sorry. What is the digits? Is it 30 million?
30
So it's
million.
29,999,993.
Yeah, so this is not working, Sam. But
Why isn't it working? What's going on?
It's too slow. But I know how we can do it faster. You ready for this?
How long do we have to wait?
Too long.
Yeah.
So here's what we do. I'm bringing up the spreadsheet on the screen. So
we need some
before
quantum computers.
no, before we're gonna be done by 9:30. Before, for each number, like if we got the new number, I would look through the entire list to find the last place it occurred. But now instead, I'm just gonna keep a running tally of the last time I saw each number. So when I see number 0 in position 1, I'll say, oh, I saw that in position 1. And then I see it again in position 4, and I'll say, I saw it in position 4 as well. When I see 3, I'll say, oh,
So
I
to
see.
me, that seems like a small improvement.
But
But I'm
so the reason it's really fast, or the reason this is
because I imagine there's going to be a lot of new numbers. It's not going to be all like 1 to 100.
yeah,
It's
so
going to be,
so let me explain why it'll be faster.
and there's going to be a lot of kind of one-off numbers.
So basically,
Yeah.
the current way we're doing it is like, kind of when we're at 30 million, imagine we have a phone book full of numbers, and each time I want to find, hey, what was the last time that 4 appeared? I have to look through the entire phone book page by page. Sorry, it shouldn't be a phone book. It's a dictionary. I have to look through the entire encyclopedia or dictionary or whatever, page by page, and count how many times I see 4. Whereas, if I have a phone book lets me look something up. So like, I want to know whether I got the number 3 before, and I can just turn to a specific
Yeah, and
page
it's
the
stored
phone
in
book.
order, I imagine, right, or something.
Not
Yeah,
really, but
okay.
it's structured in such a way that looking up a particular item is going to be way faster than scanning through a list of 30 million items.
Okay.
So that's why I'm going to do
We'll
it
have
like
to
this.
talk about like what actually makes looking up and scanning different at some point, but I want to get this puzzle done.
Yeah, so it's about, yeah, we can cover it later. So I have numbers. I actually just thinking. Yeah,
Brute
I don't-
force, LOL.
Yeah, so our
30 million wasn't that big of a number. It was surprising to me that your computer couldn't handle
well, so
it.
30 million is really big. We're basically doing 30 million squared operations. That's the rub.
I guess. Oh, 30 million squared?
Yeah.
Because I think of something that's like 30 megapixels, and that's like a lot of bits per pixel.
Most images are going to, and video especially, are going to be compressed, so you're not actually using, you're using far fewer bits per pixel on average than 8.
Yeah, but when Elizabeth Lee's dad
Sorry,
sends
then
me
8
a
times 3.
photo, it's
Even
not
those are
compressed.
compressed, yeah.
It's very classy.
Cool.
No, because he sends me the raw shit.
Okay, maybe those aren't compressed. Yeah.
Raw
okay.
shit isn't compressed.
Okay. I gotta write this code, because I promised we'd be done by 9:30. I'm gonna keep a running index, and
Harry
then-
says he is watching on his own, LOL.
Nice.
I'm not sure. Oh,
'Cause
Elizabeth Lee is watching
her
with her mom. I missed that part. Okay. Exciting. Hello, Mary.
This Zoom meeting
shout
is
out to
going to
Mary.
be killed in 10 minutes because because you joined on one device and then another one. So let's get this done quickly. All right.
I would have been a lot more professional if I knew there were adults in the audience, specifically Mary.
Okay. So I'm just creating my running tally. Okay.
Bum bum doo doo bum bum ba-dum.
Mary Johnson.
Whoa, Adrian Lee calls Mary a potty mouth.
Wow.
There's another error there, Joey, but we'll let it simmer.
We'll get there. I'm
According.
in the middle of writing the code.
Yeah, we have a rough draft here. We'll let you know when we got a nice polished presentation quality section of code. This is like shop quality work.
Wait. So I actually only need to keep track of the last time that I saw a number, not the last 2 times, because the second time is going to be
Yeah,
like right now.
is now.
Cool.
Yeah. Bum bum ba-dum. Do you think they make it easier on the weekends? I mean, on the weeknights?
Yes.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Oh, no wonder.
Though
I'm a
Sunday
silly
was
goose.
a weeknight.
Oh, yeah. Kind of.
Oh, for the starting numbers, I handle it differently. Okay. Dot set, I think. Insert, I think, is the method. Sorry, I'm muttering to myself while just about not quite knowing exactly what I'm doing with the programming language.
Well, we pretty much know what's going on. If you're willing to, Joey, afterwards, after we submit our answer, I would love to do an autopsy of your code
Sure.
and kind of talk about what's going on
Cool.
and how it works. So there's these keyholes in my drawer, but I've determined they're entirely decorative, which is very odd because it's a very high-end thing, but I can't figure out how they would ever affect it. Like, it has nice oak sides, dovetailed connections, but the keyholes are fake, so even a professional lock picker couldn't get in. Very odd. Did you tell her, Elizabeth, to take note of our filing cabinets, or was that entirely like uninspired by you? Like, was that independent of your thought process? And Harry, is this a large number of filing cabinets for you? Like, what's frustrating to me is that we don't have 4 sets of them, because then it would be a square grid of files, versus the 3-to-2 ratio isn't, or the 3-to-4 isn't as pleasing. You guys are related. Yes, that is true. So Joey, do you know that the Chevy Bolt has a maximum speed?
Don't most
It
cars?
is digitally limited to 93 miles an hour.
Huh.
When people theorize it could probably go about 130.
Interesting. What am I doing here? I'm doing some goofiness. Sorry, I'm not narrating this very well, but I'm just
I
trying
think
to.
you jinxed it.
Yeah.
Um,
If we have a previous value.
but I can remove the jinx with our good friend Sad Clown. So if everyone in the audience would just close their eyes for 3 seconds, starting now. You can open your eyes again. Hello, it's me, Sad Clown, and I'm very sad. I'm always sad,
Sad clown, why can't you just be happy?
I'm here to remove the curse on Joey that he caused on himself by predicting that
How did
this
I-
would be quick and that we would be done by
Oh.
9:30. He jinxed it.
Yeah.
He jinxed it, but I am here to remove it because I'm friendly even though I'm sad. Sad people are often friendly, folks. So here I remove the curse. Let's hope that worked. This does not help Joey work faster. It just helps him convey what he's actually doing a little better sometimes. But sometimes it's just better to let Joey work and kind of provide the audience with some alternate entertainment because he needs to focus at points.
Okay.
Ideally, we'd have someone who also understood Rust in the chat, like so I could be like, "Yo, this is what's going on." But instead, Harry is kind of being the informative person, and I'm just here to be a silly man. I'm not sure about the capitalization on Joey, if there's some kind of hidden meaning there.
So I think I have the algorithm down here, broadly speaking, but I want to make sure that it works. Ooh. Okay, maybe something's wrong because it didn't run. Or sorry, it didn't finish running. Let's print out what my value is.
No answer is printed. Crying emoji.
Oh, that's
Harry, how did you find us? Did you find us on Twitter? Where did you come from? Because you're very smart and you seem to know your stuff. But we haven't really learned about how that all works. And we also, I'm not sure we ever learned what country you were in, other than the fact that it is a very odd time for you. It is 1 p.m.
Oh, wow, Sam. So I'm printing out the indices as I'm running here. And I've been running it for a few seconds, and I'm at 11 million. This should get me to 30 million quickly enough.
Yeah.
13 million, 14. This should be faster,
15,
though. But
16, 17.
no, you're a little too fast. 16. I'm not happy with this being the speed.
Doesn't matter. We're going to do it. And we can engineer another solution, but we got to get our time in on that leaderboard.
Yeah, we're not making the leaderboard.
No, on the local one.
The private leaderboard? Let's see where we stand. Uh-oh, my Zoom call with Sam just ended. Let me fix that while this runs. Good. I'm on there twice. Alright. Oh, that answer was wrong. Okay, wait. Let me email Sam. Alright. Sent the new link. That's kind of fun. Alright. So that was not the right answer that I wanted for 036. Hey Sam, welcome back. Sorry
Hey.
about
I was talking for a while, but no one heard what I said, so it's okay.
that.
How long were we off for?
Well, the Zoom meeting ended and I immediately commented on it and then I sent you a new link.
How long ago was that? But I didn't hear you comment on it because I'm only listening through the Zoom. I thought you
Well,
were
when I
just being
stopped
quiet.
responding to you, I don't know. I was talking to say that no, what was I saying? Oh, we were gonna check the private leaderboard.
No, we're gonna win, and then we're gonna check it. We haven't submitted our answer. Oh,
Well,
but it's
for
going
part one.
anyways.
I don't know.
okay.
I don't know where we stand on part one. But that answer was
Oh.
wrong.
I don't know what an index is.
An index.
Indices?
Indices. Plural of index.
Multiple indexes.
Indices.
It's like octopi.
indices.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised that this is taking this long. I'm at 26 million again. My answer should be I'm getting the answer 1, which is not right. So I'm gonna just try to print out some more information here.
How can you tell if that's not right?
This is a sample input. The answer should be 175,594, and I'm getting 1.
Oh, I forgot we were doing a sample. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, you're probably maybe printing one digit of it.
Oh, here. I'm making a mistake by not setting. In the case where the number is new, I'm not setting the number to 0 like I should be. So let me
Ooh,
try that.
Big bad.
Let me try that again. It is big bad. But that might have been.
There's a Rust programming language community private server. Why aren't we on that, Joey?
I don't
Are
know
we?
what Rust programming language community server is. That's why I'm not on that.
It's like, it's within the, just like for your office.
No, I know what a private leaderboard is. I don't know what the rest
Yeah.
of that is.
There's one for people doing it in Rust.
Yeah, I see.
guess.
It's a Discord server. I'm not a huge fan of Discord. I try to stay off.
Oh, it's
Discord
on Discord?
servers,
That's disappointing.
though I'm in a number of
Yeah.
Discord servers.
We
but
want an official server.
There's got to be a faster way to do this. But this is sufficiently fast enough since it only takes a few minutes, and we're going to be done by 9:30.
Where is Appfolio being hosted?
What do you mean? No, the private
Really?
leaderboards are in. Private leaderboards are on adventofcode.com.
Okay, so
Harry was
there's
talking
no
about
Rust
a private
private
leaderboard. There is a Rust private leaderboard for the people in the Discord server, of which I am not one, but Harry apparently is.
Oh. That's weird. We should be on it and just not be in the Discord server. Can you get us in, Harry? Can you sneak us in? We want those tickets. We're scalpers, so to speak. I don't know if that's a thing they have in Australia or wherever you are.
But top 18 is pretty good. How many people are in the leaderboard total? We're at 25 million, by the way, Sam. 26 million. I think all of my printing is causing
27.
me to slow down.
Yeah, we're
But
doing
if
a
I
lot
get the
on
right
computer.
answer,
Tomorrow
That'll be
I'll
good.
bring in my new quantum computer, and we're just gonna fucking win.
oh crap! I didn't get the right answer. Rats. Okay.
Yeah. Rats. Would now be a good time to introduce us to how your code works, and maybe you'll realize what happened as you do
Sure.
it.
Sure.
Why don't you give us a tour?
All right. So first, I get our initial input, just to have it, and then basically I keep track of our position in the list. So I'm starting counting at 0, which means that I'm going to stop counting at like 2, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Then basically I have this. I'm tracking the last time that I saw each number, which is just, it lets me set or get, so I can say the last time I saw the number 3 was at position 4. And I can look up, what was the last time I saw the position 3? And it'll tell me position 4. And I'm keeping track of what the previous number was. So first of all, I initialize by, for each, I just go through our initial input for those 7, and then I add it to my list of when I last saw each number. And then I also set previous number to that number so that I can track it. And then the main thing is that until I reach the 29,999,999th entry, I
thought it was 993rd.
we are given 7 to start with, but we still need 3 million total.
Oh, okay.
6
So
of
you're
one, half
counting
dozen
this,
of the
okay.
other. Yeah, we're just counting it in a slightly different way. So I take the old previous number and I store it here in this old previous number.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so I try to look up the last time I saw that. And wait. Okay. So I store the old previous number, then if I can find the last time it was seen, then the new previous number is our current position in the list minus the last time this number was seen. Otherwise, our new previous number is 0. And then into the last seen thing, I insert the position that I last saw old previous number. I'm not sure this is right. Yeah, that's not right. That's not right. Okay. Because this code up here, sorry, I'm writing on my screen and I know you can't see it, Sam, would insert at position 16, 0, and sorry, for at position 0 it would have 16, at position 1 it would have 1, and so on. So each of these is getting inserted. Sorry.
Why don't you just quit now, Harry? This is gonna be like next week that you get.
Yeah, 6
this
digits is
answer.
kind of interesting. Are you using a hash map or a dictionary, like I am here?
He's
Or are you scanning
brute
through the
forcing
entire
it, like
list?
how we originally did it. Yeah, he's scanning the entire list, which is the respectable thing to do, but you just don't have that quantum computer. Harry. But I can get you in touch with some people, you know, on the black market. Get you some kind of like, what are some good buzzwords? Dark web. I don't know. Some kind of dark web, you know, quantum computing hardware. He's on an Intel i5. I think that's what I'm on too. But I'm not computing anything for this.
Okay, so here I'm inserting the last scene position for each of these. But then here, I can fix it this way, I think. Wait, okay, in my loop, sorry, basically I'm struggling with when do I kind of insert into my list of when I saw the last number, like what position it was at. Like where in my loop do I do that? Let me see. I think that I can just remove it here. So then for each number, I have the previous number kind of, sitting out in a variable, not stored
Elizabeth
anywhere.
Lee, do you not have a dryer?
And then I store that. And so then I look up, did it happen before? And if so, my next number is that value. And if not, my next number is 0. And then I add the thing that was sitting to my list. And so that, and we want to know the
Nice.
30
But isn't it
million
like raining or
entry.
is it not?
We get 7. And when this is 299, I think I want this to be -1. I'm gonna try running it on the sample input again. I think I've fixed some things. Compile. Need a semicolon. Don't forget your semicolon, Sam, unless you're writing Python. I'm at 3 million and counting. 5 million. We're gonna be done by 9:30, Sam.
Yeah, I like that meme.
$10 million. Hi,
Hello,
Keely.
dog.
How's it going, Akili? Bye, Akili.
Well, you're just in my head. It feels like you're addressing me as a
Oh,
human.
nice.
You're not audible outside of my
That's too
ears.
bad. I'm at 20 million for the sample input. We're hoping to see 175594 as our answer. $25 million. My computer is, fans are whizzing, but I think part of that is just having OBS running. Okay. 29 million. Oh god, it said 868. Oh no. And you have to go in 12 minutes. Okay, what is going on here? What am I doing wrong?
Whoa, you guys hang it indoors. That must make it nice and humid, which I guess is nice because it's so dry these days. That's pretty smart. I know some people that have like whole clotheslines indoors.
Should be fun. What am I doing wrong here?
Whoa, I can't believe you're at 1 mil. Only 30 times as much work to do. And I
Let me
think
see
it
if-
gets harder every time. It's
Let
going
me
to get
see
a
if
lot
this is
slower.
right for 2020,
Harry.
because we have those. We have that knowledge.
Harry, have you played NAND game? It really taught me a lot about how computers work. And I'm now a self-appointed computer expert.
Oh. Wait. Okay. I gotta look at how this is wrong. I gotta just inspect my output with the sample input. Sorry, this is kind of boring and probably dumb.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not making it fun. I realized there was an email I promised to send.
I appreciate
So
that.
I may have been drafting an email for a while.
Okay. So here, 036. Then the fourth number should be 0, but instead it's 6 here. Maybe I need to subtract 1 from I as well. Just these weird boundary conditions. Okay, that gets 436. I'm gonna say that my solution works now. Or that gets 436 for 2020, but I'm gonna say that this solution works for the actual thing. I just gotta change this to 30 mil. Let's try it out, Sam Dubois. 15-2, cargo, run, 15-2. Nice, Harry just got part 2. Interesting that
Wow.
it took you that long to reach 1 million and then you got your answer just like that.
Yeah, did you do something else? Or did you just... You got your answer just brute forcing it? That was such a weird curve. I thought it was going to be exponentially
Oh, he changed
slower.
his solution. Nice.
Oh, that's kind of cheating.
That's
Not
not
cheating,
cheating. That's like the whole
cheating
spirit
us.
of the thing.
No, cheating us narratively, you know? Like we thought he managed to brute force it.
Oh, sure. Hey, I got the correct answer. Submitted it and everything.
Yay.
First to get part 2 on the private leaderboard, Sam Dubois. We finished it by 9:30, just like I promised. This one was short and sweet.
Yes.
Got any parting words?
Thanks to the work of Sad Clown.
Yeah.
No, but I'd like to talk with you because we should order.
Yeah, we can talk after the stream.
batteries.
But
We
thank
could
you.
do that on the stream too, in case anyone's interested.
Thank you, Harry and Elizabeth, and anyone else who tuned in. It was good to have you here. Thank you for joining me, Sam. I will be streaming again tomorrow, starting about 5 minutes before the problem drops. All right.